and welcome to Info Simcoe. My name is Madison Fitzpatrick, and joining us in studio is Sandra and Bill from St. John's Ambulance. Hello guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yeah, so for the people that don't know, what is St. John Ambulance?
So St. John Ambulance is basically, we're an international humanitarian organization and that would provide first aid and CPR, and we're the leader in that training in Canada. We, all the revenues from our first aid and CPR courses and training goes back into our St. John Ambulance community service charitable side of things. So when you train with St. John Ambulance, you're giving back to your community.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about the programs that St. John Ambulance offers.
Training?
No, you're talking...
Or are you talking community services? Sorry.
Yeah, like the programs. So obviously there's CPR. Is there anything else that's going on?
Okay, I think that's yours, Sandra.
So the thing that we have coming up for February, it's Heart Month. So we're offering a mass free CPR clinic. It's February 25th at the Lampman Lane Community Center. We have 2 sessions. We have a morning session from 9:30 till 11:30, and then we have an afternoon session from 1 till 3, and we're asking the public to come out. We'd asked you to register with us. You can call the branch at 705-726-0991, or you can reach out to our York Simcoe Muskoka at sja.ca email, and we will register you for that course.
Perfect. So I know that these courses are free.
This one is, and the reason we're doing this is because CPR is something that can save a life. Every second counts when someone goes into cardiac arrest, and if every minute if you don't start CPR, the chance of survival decreases by 7 to 10%. And after 4 minutes, the brain starts to die. So the sooner that you get performing CPR, the better chance of survival. 65% of people actually experience cardiac arrest in workplace or at home. Sadly, only 20% of those people actually get CPR performed on them. And the other 80%, why is that so high? People just aren't trained. So a lot of our first aid training is people do it for workplace requirements. Well, offering this free CPR clinic is something that gives the general public knowledge on how to save a life.
Mm-hmm. And how often do workplaces hire you guys or seek out your services for something like this?
For the free CPR clinic?
Yeah.
Not very often, something like this, but I mean, we obviously go to their locations and train their employees in first aid. This is something we've done with the Rotary of Barrie Club, and they've kind of helped us initiate this program for the last how many years?
10 years.
10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's something that we've just tried to do just as a general knowledge, and like I said, it's free. Mm-hmm. It's not a certificate course, but it is free for anybody to come and learn how to perform CPR.
Absolutely. So Bill, tell us a little bit about volunteering with St. John Ambulance.
Okay, when we have paid courseware, that helps fund our community services activities. And we have a Barrie MFR unit, Medical First Response Unit, and you'll see them at Remembrance Days, at various large activities, outdoor pond hockey events. People will phone up and say, hi, I'm running this, I'm going to have a crowd there. I would feel great if you had some of your first responders there, just in case. And you know, I'd mentioned Remembrance Day, that's one of the big ones. We usually get 10 to 12 volunteers because we've got 2,000 to 3,000 people in downtown Barrie. They also go out into communities throughout Simcoe County, throughout the Muskokas, wherever we're asked. We are now paired with York, so we've got volunteers there as well. So we're all over the place. Therapy Dogs, it's a great program. It only started in 1994,
Wow.
but that has the most volunteers coming out now. We've got 21 teams in the southern part of Simcoe County, sort of the Beaton area, and we've got 43 teams in and around Barrie, Orillia, Bracebridge, and they're just wonderful. People love them. We've just gone into the hospice up there. We've teamed up with a hospice center in Bracebridge, and it's such a comfort to the family. You've got a family member who you know is not going to be with us long, but that therapy dog comes in, the focus changes, and not only do they feel comforted, their loved one also feels comforted at the same time. We're going into the courthouses now. We've just got permission to actually go inside when the case is being tried, so that whoever the victim of crime is, They're there. They're not all nervous thinking, oh my gosh, you know, what's going to happen? There's the perpetrator. They can concentrate on the therapy dog that's sitting right beside them. You know, you put that nice cuddly head on your lap and all of a sudden it's like, oh yes, and you're looking up and it just changes everything. You just relax. We go into cancer wards, we go into various hospitals. Schools are another area that we go to. Colleges, Georgian College, exam time. Stress levels up to there, therapy dog comes in, and we just sit in the halls, and the students come up, oh, you look just like my dog, and you know, all of a sudden the stress melts away, the brain clears, and away they go.
That's incredible.
Another big one is pause for stories. We've got young children who have difficulty communicating. They literally refuse to read for the teacher, for their parents, for their siblings. Bring a dog in there, would you like to read to Mitzi? Oh yes, and you know, away they go. Why? Because they're concentrating on the dog as opposed to thinking about what they're actually doing there.
Right.
We've got a car seat education unit. You know, Sandra quoted some statistics about 80% not even attempting to do the first aid, or like the CPR. However, same thing with car seats in cars. 80% are installed wrong. You'd never think that. It's like, I just put it in the back, put the seat belt on. Well, no, it's not quite that easy. Each car is different, each car seat is different. The attachment points. We used to go in and help install them themselves. Now we actually teach the parents, the grandparents, whoever wishes to, you know, have a session with us. They just phone up and we'll have one of our volunteers teach them how to properly install their seats.
Well, that's incredible. So many programs, so many things to do. Can you just quickly tell the viewers how to get involved with St. John's Ambulance and attend this course?
So for attending or for getting involved with volunteering, basically just reach out to the branch. We're at Barrie. Our phone number again is 705-726-0991. You can go on our website, which is just www.sja4stjohnambulance.ca, and you can find all the information on there about classes, volunteering, any information that you need.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for being on the show today, guys. I'm so happy having you.
Thanks. Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure being here.
Please stay tuned for more Info Simcoe.